Pakistani Himalayas, presented by Jozsef, Hecht, Méndez.
Okay. Hello everybody, thanks for being here still. When I got to know this was a flash presentation, I was like, wow, this is nice because that's exactly what I'm going to show you, a flash measurement, seismic measurement in the Pakistani Himalayas. We were invited by our friends from Pakistan, or my colleagues from Pakistan, to test the system, to test the capabilities of the system. It's the Amber TSP system. We performed one seismic campaign there for geological prediction ahead of the phase. For that, we need 24 boreholes. We are going to use small chargers. This will generate a seismic wave to travel through the ground, and this will be recorded by 4 other receivers, accelerometers. So we need 24 boreholes for that, and we can do geological prediction ahead of the phase up to 150 meters. The project was the Hechtm project. It's a hydropower project, and you can see 4.5 gigawatts is one of the biggest projects being constructed in Pakistan. It comprises several structures. We were in one tunnel, the flushing tunnel, which is 745 meters. And now come the flash part, okay? We arrived at the site at 4:30 p.m. and we make some break. At 9:30 we went into the tunnel. Please be aware that was the first time we were doing this. The people that were not prepared before for that, of course, some documentation, but it was the first implementation there. We started with the drilling. I mentioned 28 boreholes. We make the marking, the drilling. We set up the system, and you see these are the receivers being installed. We use 4 accelerometers. This is the entire system being set up in the system. First shot was done at 1:30 a.m. I will let it run, but you can see the first shot. We do this 24 times in the tunnel. This is it. Now we do this 24 times. We went out, we were happy with the data, 4:45, and we were out from the tunnel. Of course, we need to sleep, we slept, and then we do data processing within 4 to 5 hours only. At 5 p.m. we did the results. So within 24 hours, we were able to do data recording, data processing, and delivering the data. What about the result? You can see now. I'm going with it. Still on time. You see the BP. We measure P wave, S waves. My colleague from Satokoyo mentioned that before. This is based on seismic reflections. And you see the reference value was 4,600 meters per second P wave, which is representative of a moderate, it was granularite there, so moderate rock. What you see ahead of the face is these lower zones, these are low velocity zones, but they were not really low velocity, so they were low velocity, but not critical for the excavation. These are the young modulus values that we calculate, also representing moderate rock to good rock. The validation, of course, we cannot lie, or if we lie, we will see when the excavation passes through. So this is now the evaluation. What you see there is the red line, is the RMR values, okay, from phase mappings, and the green line is the shear modulus. In this case, for this campaign, this is more explained in detail in the paper. We realize, or we see that the S wave delivered more information about the rock mass condition. If we see here, the trends are there. So there are some lowering here, the RMR, the shear modulus decreases, but overall this is the trend. So the rock condition was decreasing, not critical for the excavation, but still now the tunnel engineers, they know, okay, based on the shear modulus, okay, this is what we can expect ahead of the phase. Another important results there was that usually we use the Young modulus. We calculate the Young modulus from BP, BS, and density. We compare this with RMR, but what we realized in this campaign is that the shear modulus has the best agreement with the RMR. Okay, this is done to understand the seismic response of the site, and we realized this was everything in very good agreement. So that was the flash presentation from a flash campaign in this place.